Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tomato Sauce stream. Today we're going to be playing some Sacred Cards because, I don't know, Sacred Cards is a game that I really like. There was like a time back, it was when I was growing up, right, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 sort of era, Game Boy Advance, where a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games were coming out, but none of them were really like the actual card game. And so it was like this interesting kind of era where you got to play a sort of Yu-Gi-Oh game, but it wasn't exactly one-to-one, which gave it this like air of intrigue about it. As well as, I really like card game RPGs. I've always been a big fan of them, you know, Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy Color, obviously all the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. There's the new Vanguard game. There's also a Duel Masters game that was on PS2. I love all of that sort of thing. I love RPGs, I love card games, so when you merge the two, I'm really big into them. So we're doing that today. The game isn't super long, so we might finish it today. I'm not entirely sure if we will, but we're just playing it for me, really, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to play this game, so I'm gonna play the game. That's what we're doing. But beyond that, I do want to yap about some of the bits and bobs that have been going on. Obviously, Pokemon Champions has just come out. I did do a stream for that on Thursday, which I personally did really enjoy. I think that game is genuinely really, really fun. It's getting a lot of hate, which I think some of it it deserves, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend the game is perfect, but I do feel like a lot of the critique being thrown at it just feels like, I don't know, just really weird. Like, people, like, want to hate it more than they actually think it's bad. Like, again, there's, like, some false advertising stuff, which, again, I agree with. There is, like, if you're coming at it from a completely, like, tournament goer, if you're like, I'm used to the entire metagame and now they've taken a lot out. Again, I get all of that. I think a lot of that is valid criticism. But then some people are, like, ragging on it for really silly reasons, which I just don't... I don't know, it just seems really weird. Like there's, like, a bandwagon, and they just want to be part of, like, the cool crew, so they're just going to, like, dunk on top of it. I don't know, it seems really weird to me. But, that being said, we have just had the new Rush box drop in OCG. That came out yesterday. I have already played around a little bit with some of the new archetypes, and I think some of them are pretty cool. I really think Mad Fiend looks super fun. I don't really have any love for Charmers. Sky Savior is a deck that I like, but after playing them a little bit, they don't seem super great. They seem a bit weak. So I hope that maybe someone comes up with a sick build. This could be really cool. But if they don't, then that is what it is, I suppose. But other than that, obviously, we're in the waiting room for more Duel Links content, right? We're waiting for more Rush Duel Links stuff. While we wait, we're just going to like be playing some other bits and bobs. And obviously, there is KC Cup going on. But I want to play KC Cup. Like, I do. But I really don't want to play against Handloop. I really don't want to play against FDK. So, I'm in a bit of a weird spot with that. But, with all that yapping, let's see who we have in the chat. We do have Darth Victor, who has already gone. But thanks for stopping by, Victor. We have the Dr. Alex in the chat. Hello, Dr. Alex. We have Islet. Hi, how is everyone? I mean, I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. We have King John. I'm fine. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, by the way. But I'm just here to ask some overall Rush questions that have been bothering me as I've recent to with some context as well. Okay, I will try to answer any questions you have. But otherwise I'm good. Well, that's always good. We have a human Portuguese dub fan, our Royal Rebel expert, who has just won a tournament with the newly buffed Rebels. I'm so first trust, the rest is just my ults. Real. Maybe the true sacred cards are the Royal Rebel Progressive that I'm not getting along the way. Maybe that's a good thing, considering the deck already seems reasonably strong on its own. They're ragging on it because most of them have used Pokemon Showdown for so long, and Champions is just that, but even more restricted. The thing is, I get that, right? I understand that mindset. Because, like I think you summed it up quite well. It is Pokemon Showdown, but it's now official. It has a handful of the Pokemon. It has less items, right? But I would say the presentation is a big step up. I think, like, I've played Showdown a decent amount, and Showdown's, like, great for what it is. I think it's a really nice, like, tool to use. But it's like, it's your dueling book compared to your, like, your Master Duel, right? Obviously, that's not exactly a one-to-one, because Master Duel is its own format, whereas Dueling Book is used to, like, practice for, like, TCG. So there's not a direct one-to-one. But one of them has all the bells and whistles, is officially supported. But you have to, like, jump through hoops to get all the cards. The other one looks like shit, kind of feels like shit, but has everything for free. So it's excellent for testing, right? So it's kind of this dichotomy between the two. So for me, I personally think it's fine. But again, I understand if you're like, I'm going to call it like a super sweat. If you're like a turbo sweat, you've been playing the metagame in a certain way, it's going to feel like jarring, it's going to feel annoying that you can't do everything that you used to do. But look at it like this. It is a much, much more accessible game for newer players. And surely, if you're thinking about the long-term health of the game, you want newer players to have an easier time getting in. Therefore, having less Pokemon, less items, means it's easier to pick everything up, it's easier to learn. People will be more likely to jump in, especially because the biggest barrier to entry Pokemon always had in the past was if you want to play it legitimately, you had to breed Pokemon, you had to do like sort of other EVs, sort of other IVs. It was this big like pain in the ass. That's the thing that always kept me from doing it outside of Showdown, right? I would only ever play on Showdown because of that. Otherwise, the first question I've picked up, playing Space Cyberverse as a deck. I assume we're talking about Space Drago? I'm coming up with a big major problem. My main ace, Space Drago, is always getting destroyed because its attack points are lower than a flippin' Dragius. So do you have any idea how to fix that? Well, you shouldn't really be ending on that monster. You should be going into fusion summons, right? So it's not an easy question to answer outside of having a 2400 monster that gets attacked over is fine. That's not an issue, right? If it gets attacked over, you just, as long as you're not dying in that turn, you can still get them on the clapback. And obviously going into the fusion plays is what you really want to be doing anyway. The other thing to take note of is Space Drago is not a hyper-competitive deck anymore. That deck is ancient at this point in OCG. That is a very, very old deck. So it is not going to be as competitive. It's going to be a lot more rogue than a lot of the other strategies. You can still win with it. It's still good enough. It's still fine. But it is not a meta contender at this point, right? Shady the Dragius? I mean, kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's the main problem. When I try to use Hollow, for some reason, I just can't use it. For the Summon of Deep Space, it pretty much locks me into Duel. I mean, yeah, but Duel is still fine. It's one of those... So I'm not a huge Space Drago player. I like the deck. I've played it a little bit. But I'm not like a veteran of the deck. And I haven't played the deck in months and months and months and months. So... I've been getting very unlucky and drawing nothing. And Space Cool is always whiffing. I mean, that just comes down to luck then, right? At the end of the day. You're always going to have an issue when you try to play a rogue deck like that. I think the best thing you could do is probably find someone who is like a Space Drago main and try and get advice from them. I can give you generic advice. I can't give you like tailored advice specifically for that deck, right? Unfortunately, Rush is just a game where sometimes you'll brick. Now, Space Drago isn't usually like super inconsistent, but comparing it to like the more modern decks, I would say the more modern decks are better because they are more consistent. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, for now, we're going to head on over and we're going to start playing some Sacred Cards, I think. I think that is going to be the direction we're going to take it. We're going to hop on in. Granted, I picked it up because in the anime, it's just a novel. The deck, when it first came out, was really fun. I'm not going to sit here and say it was like one of the best decks ever, but it was a decently strong deck when it came out. Like, I don't remember it like dominating tournaments or anything like that, but it was doing okay. I have no idea where we are going. We were at the bridge before. Where's the park? Can I get to the park? There's the art. Aquarium, building, bridge, park. Right, let's go to the park. When is Pokemon Champion stream? I am definitely not doing a Pokemon Champion stream on Wednesday because I want to do Royal Rebels. But I might be doing a Pokemon Champion stream on... Oh, hello. I might be doing a Pokemon Champion stream on Thursday. I think Thursday is most likely going to be a Pokemon Champion stream, unless we get, like, some random news. I don't think we're going to get any news because KC Cup is going around right now, right? And KC Cup is... I personally don't have any interest in it right now, which is a bit of a shame. But hello, Murata. Can you do a Switch 2 giveaway and make it so I win? No. No, I cannot. The only way a giveaway would work would be if I was sponsored, because I do not make enough money from these streams to warrant giving away a Switch 2. Even if I had it as like tax deductible, it still would not give me enough value from it, unfortunately. I have no idea where I'm going. We're just going to kind of wing it. Rebel stream. I mean, yeah, we want to do a Rebel. We want to play the new Rebel deck, right? Well, the buffed Rebel deck, I should say. Are we going to the building? Maybe building is where we're supposed to go. We're just going to check absolutely everywhere until we find something. I think we found Joey here before, right? No one here looks like a main character. Because we want to duel here. I assume that's probably the next part of the plan, but I don't know how to trigger it. So I guess we'll just yap. Business office, please leave. Rude. Why don't you just like children coming in and yapping to everyone? That's fine. Might as well ask, what's the current deck you're running? So my current OCG deck is Spark Cards, which is probably the second or third best deck, depending on who you ask. It's a really good combo deck. Yeah, it's a ritual deck. Everyone loves rituals. I have no idea who I'm supposed to talk to trigger anything here. Got it, though. I was mostly asking in terms of sacred cards. Oh! In this. I will show you in a minute. So this is our current deck. I mean, it's sacred cards, right? So we're limited. At the top, you can see our deck capacity. So that limits us to what cards we can actually put in our deck. But we've basically got like 1200 and 1300s. We've got some like good stuff. Cards that just have good effects. We've got some good spell cards. Then we've got a bunch of wimps, which are in here because they are cheap. And because they have different attributes that we can take advantage of. And then we have some okay trap cards. Our boss monster at the moment is Guilford the Lightning. Who I'm not sure is actually worth playing, but he's in here. That is our current deck. There aren't really, like, deck types in this. At least not that we've been able to find. I really have no idea who we're supposed to talk to progress the story. I guess we'll just talk to everyone. Because, I mean, I don't know what else to do here. Up to no good in the town, aren't they? I hope nothing bad happens. Yeah, me too. Well, actually, I kind of do want something bad to happen, so I actually know where to go. Spark Cart says rituals? Yeah, Spark Cart says a ritual deck. It's a really good ritual deck as well. It's, like, really, really strong. It's one of those decks where you just, like, draw a ton, mill a ton, get a ton back from the graveyard, and then you just, like, spin plates for, like, ages and ages and ages, and then eventually do some wombo combo and, like, absolutely mess people up. Weak. No idea where I'm going. Tristan was right in front of your house. Tristan, I'm pretty sure, doesn't say anything, but... No, the Duel Simulator kicked my ass last time. I mean, we'll go and say hello to Tristan either way.
Yo, Tomato, as a member of the Booster Club, I'm expecting big things from you.
Goddamn right. I have no idea where I'm going. Like, at all, if already it wasn't apparent. Let's go back to the card shop. Let's talk to these guys. Go to the card shop, line 2. I've already done everything the card shop has to offer, though, is the issue. We've already done this. We've already dueled Arcana. There's going to be some sort of trigger to start the next part of the story, but I have no idea what it is. The next question is one I've actually been struggling with for a while, ever since I learned the Darkness Galaxy cards, that I'm referring to the ones with the green aura. Why do they have that aura? And why do they symbolize? Because Darkness Transhabu Crisis, for example, was used completely normal duel despite it having a distinct aura. I have no idea what we're referring to there. If we're talking about like the art on the cards, I couldn't tell you, mate. I have not been paying attention to like specifically how some cards like have different like images on them. Realistically, there's just nothing. The last thing I did before we finished stream last time was we spoke to Strings, and we beat Strings, and that was it. Has Weevil got anything to say to me? No, Weevil's got nothing. How do I... We got, like, just random duelists around. Why did none of you progress the story? Unironically, we might have to just Google how the hell I progressed the story, because I have spoken to, like, everyone. Oh, aquarium. I don't think the aquarium was here before, so this is probably where we're going. Oh, that means we've probably got to do Mako, right? It's going to be Mako. Something huge. Imagine getting bitten by that thing, but it'd hurt. There we go. Here we go. We found it. We found it. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush anime, the Darkness Galaxy cards used by UDS have a distinct green aura, showing that they were darkness powered. I was wondering what the green aura came, what the cards actually symbolize. The best idea is that it represents a motion for work of a better world. I have no idea. I am very much a card game player more than a like anime art expert, I guess. This is where I shine. Nobody can beat me. Don't bother. You couldn't beat me. I mean, do I just duel you? Nope. So I can't duel him. Think about it. How do I found people, but they don't want to duel me still. Want to duel Joey? Alright, we're just going to duel Joey, I guess. Sure, we'll bet Pumpkin. Oh, we have to duel in a water field. I mean, that kind of suits me. Alright, I'll summon this. We'll use the effect. And summon out Frog the Jam. Attack with that. Set a back row and pass. But yeah, I very much am a... You know, I'm a TCG guy, right? I do, like, deck breakdowns. I work out, like, strategy, tournament breakdowns, meta-analysis, that sort of thing. More than, like, you know, anything else. Sorry I can't be of more help. Take that, Cyberstein. Get him for 13. Get him for 900. Get him for 900. And get him for 500. Right, well, we should be able to mop Joey up pretty quickly. I don't know if this is actually what we're supposed to do, but based on how weak Joey is, he doesn't feel like he's part of the story. Oh, we got a Salamandra. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's do these two. I remember these two being used for something, but it might have been, again, it might just be my memory being wrong. Alright, we'll summon this. We will use the effect to boost its attack up. And then we'll pass. Joey sucks at his favourite game. Real. Did you just summon out a 1300? I suppose it's because it's getting a field power bonus. Okay. It's an Aqua. Okay, it kills itself. That's good to know. I didn't know if it would kill itself when it used that effect or not. Root Water only has 1100 attack. That's wild. Alright, let's go Hitotsumi Giant. Get over that. I know it starts off slow, but more of a slice of life show at that point. And again, I'm sorry for all that text of problems. Voice to text has a lot of glitches. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? I'm not really particularly bothered by the text-to-speech or voice-to-text messing up. It's more just like I have to try and like reverse engineer what was being said, right? Which sometimes is easy and sometimes isn't. Ooh. Alright. We'll use your effect to summon a copy. Change you to defense. Oh, that's the wrong button. And then we'll pass. Unfortunately, I need to keep 2 monsters on board if we want to do a tribute summon, and that just is not happening. That also doesn't help. Okay, let's defend with this, and then we'll Darkhold next turn. Okay, we take the 1365. Now we'll drop Darkhold. The issue is we still have nothing we can actually do with this. Because if we want to beat him up, we need electric cards. And I think we only have one in the entire deck. I mean, you have Darkhold. Yeah, but you have to use Darkhold at the right time. Otherwise, you'll just waste it. So we have to try and get as much value as possible. All we're drawing is our Wimps. And our Wimps are completely useless unless we draw exactly our electric Wimp. Yep, I think we're going to lose this one. Unfortunate, but there's nothing we could have done, so... We need to find a hell of a top deck here. That is not going to do it. Yeah, we have lost. I mean, it is what it is. We can't win them all. A lot of RNG in this, so it is what it is. Alright, we lost Pumpkin, but that doesn't really mean anything. We got a bunch of stuff we can use as antis, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, who are we sending in next as our anti? I mean, we could use the Black Skull Dragon. We're never using this. Okay. Is this just plain 13? It is. Okay, I'll summon this. We'll use the effect to summon that. And we'll set this. We also have an electric card in hand, which is really, really good. Okay. So we've got to keep a 13, which is perfect. We will go ahead and summon out our electric card. Get him for 13. Then we have nothing worth setting, so we just pass. If only this was Forbidden Memories, then we could just make a twin-headed Thunder Dragon or a Cyber Soldier #2. Yeah, Forbidden Memories is another one of those games that I absolutely adore. Like, Forbidden Memories was so much of my childhood. I remember it was one of the few PS1 games I had. I had a friend who I used to go around his house, and I would take my PlayStation 1 round to his house. So he could play PlayStation, I'd play PlayStation. And I would just sit there and play Forbidden Memories. And it was one of those games where we always planned to do, like, okay, we'll play against each other, and it has this weird system where you can do local verses, but it grays out your hand and replaces them with numbers, and you have to just know what the numbers, like, correlate to. Go get him, Toadmaster. Alright. There we go. We've got an Ancient Elf. Ancient Elf is actually really good. It's a bit expensive, though. Takeshi, this kid's like being a total jerk. Can you shred him with your deck, baby? Uh-oh. Yeah, wrong button. I'm gonna pay you back double, punk. Prepare to take a licking. Uh-oh. We're just gonna keep betting the Black Skull Dragon, I guess. Because, again, I'm never gonna summon Black Skull Dragon. That does bring up a question. Did you ever do Contact Fusion? Did I ever do Contact Fusion? What do you mean by that? Technically, it's called Trade or Transfer Fusion in the device, but it was the kind of thing you could only get cards like Blue Eyes, Ultimate Ritual and stuff. I could not tell you what that is off the top of my head. I don't think this can actually get big enough to kill that. I guess we'll summon it out and use the effect. But this should get to 12, I think. Then I can set this, and then we just pass. He's going to summon out another 13, though, is the issue. Oh. Never mind, I didn't think that would wipe out all of his monsters. I suppose I should have known it is Torrential Tribute, but again, Torrential Tribute is not usually Mirror Force. Get him for 12 and pass. It was only accessible via the Pocket Station. I don't even know what a Pocket Station is. Alright. No, don't defend. Activate the effect. So that can't attack because we've used its effect, but we can still attack with this Hourglass. I remember in... not Fogspan Kingdom. In Duelist of the Roses, I remember there was a way that you could, like, enhance your cards by, like, spending 3 cards or something, like a reincarnation or something. Pocket Station is a memory card peripheral for Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation Home video game console. Released in Japan 1999, the device acted not only as a memory card but interacted itself. A small monochrome LCD, buttons in the case. Some PlayStation games included software that could be downloaded and played to the Pocket Station. A release in Europe and North America was planned, but ultimately cancelled. Well, I could tell you that as someone that lives in Europe, it wasn't released here, so I absolutely did not have one. Alright, unfortunately we're going to be just shy of lethal, which is a little bit annoying, but at the very least we should be able to win next turn. Get hit by my bear trap. Alright, now hopefully that will progress the story. Spirit of the Books, eh? Summon a Buku. I mean, it's not bad. That's not bad. How about now? Will you do me now? This is where I shine. Nobody can beat me. Don't bother. You couldn't beat me. Well, I cannot do him. You've literally locked me in, kid. Release me. I can't. How do I... How do I continue the story? Hello? I just assumed that would progress the story, but it absolutely did not progress anything. I'm pretty sure I need to duel Mako, right? But I have no idea what he wants from me. Alright, I'm gonna quickly Google this. I need to make sure there's like nothing I'm doing wrong. Alright, sacred cards. Oh. To duel Mako. You have to win a duel with everyone in the aquarium except for Mako. Okay, so I just need to beat everyone else. Because I never would have worked that out outside of just like running out of options and just starting to duel everyone. Alright. I'm happy I looked that up. Okay, drop to 13 Hundy. I mean, let's get out our Thunderball, because Thunderball should be able to rinse through most of the deck if he's just playing Aquas. We'll summon this out. Oh, eat a Bagoon! Oh god! That's not good. Okay. Well, now things are looking rather dire. We didn't really have any way to play around a trap. Alright, I'm going to defend with this. Now, as long as it isn't Tribute Summon. Alright, we'll sacrifice. Summon this. And hopefully, just 2,000 attack will be enough. Shut up, Mako. I've seen better water duelists than you. Particularly Shark comes to mind. I mean, to be fair, they're from 2 completely different eras, right? Get rid of the liquid beast, and then we'll pass. We'll put something in attack mode to attack over this. Slowly getting through his boys. Put this in defense, attack over this. Flying fish, 1040. Okay, well this should be pretty easy to take down. I think at this point we're just baiting him into putting monsters into attack position until we draw something else that's sort of big. I mean, that's sort of big. We'll use the effect because getting more bodies on the field is probably going to be more advantageous. Unfortunately, it does not have enough attack to actually clear the 900 defense. Which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Okay, that's fine. Hey, right, we have suddenly a ton of 1300 attackers, which is exactly what we need. Excelente. I mean, realistically. See on 2000, so this should just finish him off. Nice. Alright, so now the question is it going to make us duel the guy out the front? Oh, we got a Shining Angel. Shining Angel as a normal monster is blasphemous. That is so weird. Okay. Okay. The time has come. To duel for a locator card. Once again, we do not give a shit about Black Skull Dragon, so we'll use that as an anti. I mean, these are certainly cards. I guess we'll start with this. We'll use Doron's effect. Then we'll pass. That's what he does. Straight into defense mode. That's really good for us. Alright, we're going to try and get a bit greedy. Alright, Torrential Tribute. Oh, that was so painful. Getting hit by Torrential there. Why are his monsters so weak? Only 900 attack. A lot of the other guys had like 13s. Alright. We'll go Baby Dragon. Okay, we do get to clear over. And we have a trap card to protect. So we're looking pretty okay at the moment. It was Flying Fish. Flying Fish shouldn't be stronger than me though, right? Alright, we'll use the effective Hourglass. Hopefully that will make Baby Dragon too big to die. Da-da-da-da! Hello, Whistling Bird. Welcome, welcome. How is it going? Did you play this in the end, Whistling Bird, as well? You said you were going to, but I don't know if you actually did. Go, Hitatsumi Giant! Baby Dragon! Alright. Everything's looking pretty good so far. I did. Did you finish it? And if you did, do you know how long it took? Get over the Beak Snake. Get him for 17. Get him for 12. Probably don't need the mouse on the screen. Get rid of that. Doron's cloning itself again. You can't just use my cards. Attack number 1. Attack number 2. And attack number 3. Easy peasy. I played into the tournament, like 1 to 2 days. Oh, it took you like 2 days to beat this? By that, do you mean like you had like 2 little sessions over the course of 2 days? Or do you mean like you played like a solid, like 48 hours? Or I guess, or say like 32 hours. That's more like 2 days, right? You should be sleeping a lot of that. Now where do I go? Not there. I guess we'll go back to the aquarium quick. We'll talk to Joey and see if, like, Joey's got anything to say. Look, Joey's gone now. Oh, was that? There was no ding-a-ling, so I don't know if that was actually a relevant story beat or not. Hello, United. Welcome, welcome. Let's have a quick run around. See if anyone new's shown up anywhere. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Just playing some sacred cards. Getting lost. No idea how to trigger the story, but it is what it is. Close to 20 maybe? I was grinding a lot. Ah, I see, I see. I haven't been like doing any grinding at all. Like any grinding I've done is like accidental grinding while trying to work out how to make the story go forward. That's one thing. This game seems really unintuitive for, like, how the hell do I just make story happen? So right now, I beat what's his name? I beat Mako, and like nothing gave me a clue as to where to go next. It was just like, yeah, you beat Mako. Like story-wise, what happens after Joey beats Mako in the anime? I want to say it's not long after that it's the Luminescent Umbra duel, right? At this point, Joey would have beaten 3 people. Card shop, tower, aquarium, building. Let's go back to the bridge. Excuse me. Ma'am, you're in the way. Title like a walkthrough, you just said you dealt with strings. Go back to the game shop, Solomon, informed that Joey and Taya Gardner left a while ago, but there was something odd about Joey, though. Speak with Yugi, since something is wrong as well. Okay, let's go back to the card shop then. I would like to, like, do this without using a walkthrough, but, like, sometimes it just gets annoying, right? Where it's like, I mean, I have no idea where to go. Joey Wheeler came by a while ago, and he left with Taya Gardner. There was something odd about him, though. Hey, Yugi. I just got back now, too. I'm getting a very bad feeling about this. A ghoul! Who are you?
We are the ghouls. We have your friends, Joey Wheeler and Taya Gardner. If you value their lives, do as we say. Hand over your decks and quit the tournament.
Release them! We certainly could do that right away too. Just hand over your deck and quit the tournament. But if you refuse to comply with our demands, your friends shall not find freedom. You shall know the true terror from the ghouls. Oh no. Those kidnappers, Taya and Joey, are in serious trouble. Let's split up and look for them. They must be near. Okay, Tomato. This is what we'll do. If you find any clues, we'll come back here. Okay, let's get going. Let's split up and search for clues. Oh, suddenly there's a lot less people here.
The ghouls, they got me again. It makes me furious. Coo-coo-coo-coo. This tournament, such a gathering of the weak. There hasn't been a good one yet, coo-coo-coo. You look as if you need me to beat you too.
Okay. Let's see what the ghouls got for us. Let's send in the mighty, the powerful Black Skull Dragon. Behold the power of the baby dragon pass. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Ooh, that gives me a negative, but I think we will go ahead and use the effect now just to get baby dragon out. It was the 13th grave. Get the hell back here and duel me. Number 107? I don't know what number 107 is, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know any of the numbers by number. I'm starting to get to know it, right? Because we are slowly learning. I don't think that's going to connect. We'll just swim with this. We're slowly watching Zexal now. We've officially started our Zexal watch-along. We are 6 episodes deep, and it is better than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. I remember the first episode being really bad, but after watching it again, I'm now like, actually, the first episode was actually pretty good. We'll probably get away with this. Yeah, take that, Wicked Dragon. Get him for 12. Get in for 489. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. The number of the character you will not meet until Season 3 at least. I'm looking forward to it though. Keep attacking with the 1000. Obviously, like, I've watched Arc 5, so I know quite a lot about Kite. Or Kaito. And, oh my god. One of my favourite characters just in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. And his deck is so cool, man. Such a cool deck. The Gatekeeper! Well, that is garbage. Play Duel Links. I think you've seen him a lot. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I've watched Arc 5. This is now the last, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I haven't watched. I'm gonna assume that counts as, like... Nope, Yugi's still not here, so we've got to go find more ghouls. Is there gonna be, like, one per map? Let's try the card shop. I think this is the place there's least likely, or less likely to be a guy. Sorry, I didn't know. If I see them, I'll be sure to let you know. Alright, so you want me to just talk to every NPC? Okay. Hello.
You possess rare cards. Those cards I claim in the name of the ghouls.
Okay. But have you ever seen a card as rare as the Black Skull Dragon? 1100 on the first turn, huh? Alright. We'll go ahead and beckon. Sure, we'll attack with that. Why not? There's not really much difference between putting it in attack or defense, because we're going to set a trap card behind it anyway. Right. Give me a level 6 off the top. Let's go. Ooh. That's not ideal. Okay, we're going to get him for a teeny amount of damage. And then we're going to get bullied. There it comes. The one who huh. Alright, Pog. Pog, get me out of this. That's not super helpful, but we will go ahead and use the effect. Then we'll pass. Go, Torrential Tribute! Kite appears in at least Season 1 that I know of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he shows up relatively early. But obviously he doesn't have any of his XCs. Actually, I think he does start off with an XCs, right? He starts off with, like, a light knight thing. How do you know you're going to be in a future Battle City chump, huh? Are you a time traveler? Are you from the future? Yes. That is exactly right. Don't dark hold me, you jerk! I just made a sick board! Grr. Alright. Can't believe you just dark hold me. So the character uses number 107 appears at least pretty late around that time. Next 2 starts. Oh, I assume then we're talking about Mizar? But I don't know. Ouch, 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 ouch. Right, that is just not remotely helpful. $850. That is still just not helpful. Please give me a good card. I have so many monsters that I could just put down and beat up his entire board, but we're just not finding any of them. Come on, just give me a 1200 attacker. Alright, this might be enough. Alright, cool. Alright, what do we want to do with this, though? If I leave this in defense, if he summons a monster that has a type advantage over me, I'm back to square one. I could go attack. I think we're going to do that. This may be a bit greedy. We might lose because of this, but we're going to give it a good go. Dark Hole here doesn't do much. We get rid of that. Okay. That's fine. Give me a guy with attack points. Okay. We've now made this have negative attack, which is fine. With a 1200 attack person, we might be fine now. Alright, we attack over this. We attack into this. We get for 1215. Pass. Missile's number is 107. I don't really know, like, the difference between all the numbers, other than, you know, number cards are a thing. I assume there is a relevance to being over number 100, right? Like, anything like 101 or whatever is meant to be, like, a lot better than 1 to 99. It looks like the other guys are going to be the champ. Hopefully not. Especially when we've just started beating them up. Get him, Witch's Apprentice. Needle Ball. What a cool looking card.
Strong are you, but this is merely the beginning.
I got a Beetle 3.
Ding-a-ling. The ghouls have claimed this area. Get out. The ghouls have claimed this.
Oh, okay, we're not going to do all of them. I see. To the park. Hey guys. Any ghouls here? You guys seen any ghouls? Weevil, you seen any ghouls?
I lost at this tournament to you, but not next time.
Okay, Weevil. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. I guess we'll go back to the aquarium. See what's going on over here. Spiky sun, exactly. Oh, hello.
We ghouls have taken over the tournament. The defiance shall be known.
Shall be mown down. That just looks weird seeing it written like that. I know that is, I'm pretty sure how moan is spelt, but it just looks weird because I haven't seen it written like that before.
Without mercy.
As always, I will flash my most powerful card. Let's see if he can beat the power of the unhappy maiden. Who would win? One little girl with 0 attack points? Or my opponent's entire deck? Right. Boost your attack up, and then we'll pass. What do we have here? We'll summon this out, I guess. Attack over your Dokuruzo. Get him 12, 15, and then get him for 7, 15. Number 31 and 13 are basically the same monster with the same effect, and they have mirrored artwork. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Tomato on Champions, did you do the online event 3 matches? Gives you 100 tickets when the event ends today. Yes, I've already done 3 matches. I think I've done like 5 matches total. Like, I didn't play it a ton. But I did do some games to make sure I got the Gardevoir. Because I think having a Gardevoir is quite nice. Like, Gardevoir is not, like, the strongest Pokemon, but it has a Mega. And, like, it's sort of like a slightly worse version. Well, I say slightly. It's a worse version of Mega Floette. So, like, if you don't have access to Floette, I think it is going to be worth using, maybe a little bit. The one that I want to get, though, is the Venusaur. So I think Venusaur's actually really good in the current metagame. Most of the Hope XC's numbers are in the 30s, 37, 38, 39. Pretty much number cards, the wielder of them get to give them their heart's true desire. Ah, I see. I did 4 to be sure. Number cards corrupt for the short version. Yeah. Even Utopia corrupted Flip Turner, whatever his... I've already forgotten what his Japanese name was. Even though, you know, Hope hasn't been... Because what is he called in Japanese? It's like something Hope. Hope the something. Hello, Miyotoko. Excelente. I'm assuming you don't have Floette. No, I am playing entirely just with the app. I am not using any outside resources. We're not using home. I'm not spending any money on it, on like anything. We are free to play entirely champion locked is what I'm calling it. Which just means no home, really. I want to see how well we can do, how much we can keep up with the metagame without spending anything. No pay to win, no pay to convenience. Nothing. Probably do this. Take out that solitude. It seems like unless you have a special factor or the card is perfect for you, a number will always corrupt you. Oh, right, so there's, like, numbers that don't corrupt because they're, like, perfect. That's interesting. Ah! Well, I can't even beat that with the big boy, so we will pass the turn. Invisible Wire! And then Trench Tribute as well. Feels bad that we had to use both, but... Right, we'll sack, summon you, go in for 2,000, get him for 1,000... Get him for 1,200. Pass the turn. They don't corrupt, but rather give you an effect the wielder like number 7. Lucky Straight has almost a certain amount of luck, like they would constantly roll 6s on a dice. Oh, so it's like they get the Joey buff. They just get to be Joey Wheeler. I've used home to get some Mega Stones for Delphox and Chestnut, also for Archerelodon. So I'm completely homeless. Which I think actually could be a really funny way. Instead of champion locked, maybe homeless. Sounds like a better name for the challenge I'm doing. Directly inflict 500 damage. Wow. Free to play homeless, I think actually sounds like a hilarious way to do the challenge. Is this... Do I have to duel this guy? Or did I have to? Because, like, I beat him, he left, and then he's come back. Believe me as basically being a number hunter, I know number cards a lot. What does that mean? What does being a number hunter mean? Like, in this context. Sure, I'll set both. This is probably not worth it, but, like... This way, if we draw a 6, we're in a really good spot. We didn't draw a 6. Okay. We'll just get him for 715. He's gonna die, but... Corroding Shark? Corroding Shark is such a cool card. Ooh, that's not ideal. Well... We go on the defensive and hope. Meters on the spectrum. Manakist, don't be rude. Manakist always walks the line on just, like, being outwardly, like, despicably rude. If you put, like a Kappa, maybe that would be fine. But you're genuinely gonna, like, insult someone. At some point. And they're not gonna appreciate it. A number hunter basically collecting numbers for their own use. Yeah, but what does that mean when you're a number hunter? Like, you can't, like, put that into practice in the same way that you would if you were, like, an anime character, right? Unless you're going around, like, stealing people's cards. Well, we're in a pretty rough spot here. We might lose this one. I'm not feeling confident. Granted, at least the anime kind of hazardous to do so, is you need a photon hand ability to take someone's number, basically ripping out their soul because the number is connected to their soul. I see, I see. I think we're just going to break Geki here. And then we'll just smack in. The issue now is if we draw any tribute monster, we just can't do anything. We need to just draw like a 1200 attacker. Most number hunters only do it after defeating them in the duel. There we go, 1200 attacker. Perfect. The only real example we have of number hunter is Kite. Yeah, because Kite's whole thing is like, I can't remember why. Is it like his dad or something wants him to... This weakens dark monsters, doesn't it? So, no, I don't think this weakens dark monsters. I think I'm thinking of a different card. The only real example we have of number hunter is Kite, who is literally the only person who has a photon hand ability. I don't even know what a photon hand ability is. Oh, Hourglass of Light is a light card. Of course it is. Well, we will continue to just erase his monsters. I might as well summon this an attack as well. It'll bait him into attacking it. Yeah, his dad wants him to collect the numbers or something. We won't learn that until late into the World Duel Carnival arc. I've heard mixed things about the Duel Carnival arc. I've heard some people say it's, like, amazing, and other people be like, it's, like, super mid. Either way, I look forward to it. I love tournament arcs. I think everyone loves a tournament arc, right? Who doesn't love a tournament arc? Tournament arcs are always so much fun. Humanoid Wormdrake. Cost 3. Is it level 7 in this game? Shh, no wonder. It's so bad.
Marek Ishtar will bring darkness to all of eternity. Our quest is not done until the world is engulfed.
Now he's back, and he's back. Are they... Do I have to just duel them forever? Or do they, like, not count? Let's go to the bridge. Hey, ghoul.
We, the ghouls, have assumed control. All duels shall be eradicated.
Okay. Yeah, but have you seen Black Skull Dragon? It has ability that allows you to separate a number from its wielder. As I said, it's hazardous, as it basically comparable to ripping out the soul. Isn't that a bit weird, though? In that, like, Yuma's able to just take numbers off people, right? When he beats them, but obviously Yuma's probably super special. Go, Wolf. Let's get Doran out. Oh. That's not ideal. So we're going to lose both of our Dorons. That's not what was planned. Oh, no, we only lost one. Okay, that's fine then. It's got 1200 attack. If I put this out, we can clear you. We're going to get not greedy. Ugh. Again, annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is, but that's because the numbers corruption is so deep that it's impossible to do so otherwise. Ah, I see. Right. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get him for 12. Some very rare cases, you can separate to a number from the wielder. If you're a number user yourself, like how Yuma did to Shark. Oh. Wait, but though, isn't Kite a number user technically? Because he has numbers in his deck? Which means he wouldn't need the Photon Hand? Or he's not a number user because all of the number users, all the numbers he's got is only because of Photon Hand, maybe. Yuma has Astral, who already has originated the numbers. He's a special case. I always knew he was a special case. Go, Wolf. Give me all that domino. Three-headed Guido. Sick.
Don't think that this is over.
We got a Dingaling. Dingalings are what we're after. We just want all the Dingalings. What about you? Do you count as a new separate guy? We'll find out if we get a Dingaling. I think if we get a Dingaling, it means he was necessary to beat. If we don't get a Dingaling, then he was a waste of our time. Does it mind if he rips out the soul of unassuming kid that got corrupted? That's fine. Who doesn't mind? Like, no one should really, you know, cry themselves to sleep over ripping out a child's soul. Like, there's just something you just got to move on with, right? Go, Zone Eater. Go, Bear Trap. I tribute to summon the Rose Spectre. Not the best knower for the information, as I haven't done my research. I mean, that's fair. Oh, don't Dark Hole me, you jerk. Alright, now I have to beat an 800 attacker. Nothing I have beats that. This makes me sad. Alright. So now we have to just hope we draw something good. Double 800. Well, this will stem the bleeding, but it's not actually going to help me. Oh! 2350. That is a new problem. If we can just draw a light monster, we'll be completely fine. But we have to draw a light monster. Light monster, go! Okay. We might be fine now. It depends if he has, like, non-dark cards in his deck. Sure. This is going to get attacked over, but I can get him for a little bit of damage here. Is that your questions about numbers? Got anything else related to it? Nothing I could think of, but it's one of those things where, like, I haven't watched all of the show yet, right? So there'll be... I don't know what... I don't have the information to know what information I lack. That makes sense. Alright, Wicked Dragon comes down. Okay, I see you. I see you. Ooh. We'll put this on the board. We will attack with this. Get him for a little bit of damage. 13th Grave comes down. Easy peasy. At least you know the best base information. Yeah, I appreciate you informing me. It's one of those, because, like, we just finished watching Vrains. And I enjoyed Vrains. I did like Vrains. If I'm honest, Vrains is not going to be in, like, my top 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows. Like, I don't really have anything, like, super negative to say about it. I just didn't find it as interesting as a lot of the other shows. But again, it's not a real fair comparison, because some of the shows I just have, like, nostalgia for. So it's hard to separate that nostalgia out, unless, like, I just sat down and really did a, like, okay, what did I really like? What did I not? Okay, since there was no Dingaling, I don't think he was a real duelist I needed to beat. Park, art, card shop, aquarium, building. Let's go building. Let's see if there's anyone here. Looks like no. Oh, I want to go to floor 3. I doubt there's going to be anyone here. It might just be back to Grandpa's shop now. Okay, let's go back here. Nope, not back to Grandpa's shop yet. So there's at least one more ghoul around that I have to beat. Where would you be, ghoul? Maybe north of here? Hello.
All the duelists around here I've defeated. You too shall join the vanquished.
Okay. But have you seen Black Skull Dragon? If you need any more question answered, if I'm there, I will explain if you ask. But for now, you can unofficially call me Number Hunter J if you like. I will probably stick with King John. Which, to be fair, might even be a better title. How often, you know, do people get called King? Right. Put this in defense, and then we'll pass. We'll probably use Heavy Storm next turn. That's fine, as I said, your preference. Behold, Heavy Storm, go! Let's get rid of that pesky back row.
Hitatsumi Giant.
One more thing before I go. Guess we'll drop this down. Did have 900 attacks, so it's a good thing we attacked that one. Pass the turn with that. Not the old two-mouth. I mean, this hand doesn't do a lot, so we're just going to beat to death with Hitatsumi Giant. Maybe some weird numbers, though. There really is one example with number XX only being appeared in Arc 5 manga. I haven't read any... Well, I read some GX manga. Well, that's annoying. I think I will use Beck into Darkness. The hand is so full of, like, powerful spell cards. Hello, Minar. Right, Baby Dragon should help clean things up a little bit here. Get him with Hitatsumi. Pass them. I gotta go. Gotta go on a routine patrol. Well, good luck. Best luck dealing with these ghouls. Hopefully we can defeat all the ghouls. Hopefully. See ya, King John. Stop playing slightly higher defense monsters. It's very annoying. Ooh, Saber Slash. I mean, we have Regeki, so we can easily break this. We don't even need Regeki, apparently. We can just use the effect of Hourglass. Alright, we will attack with this. Can't attack that one yet. Griggle can get into 850, then we'll pass. Not Midnight F! Such a powerful being. Right, we'll Pog. This would reduce the attack of him, but boost itself. It's probably worth it, considering Hourglass can beat over everything anyway. Then we'll pass on that. Goes on the defensive. Nothing too surprising there. And then that will clean him up. Alright. So hopefully that was the last one. It's Needle Ball again! Why do I have multiple Needle Balls?
Lose to you? How? How could this happen? Grr, don't forget this.
Oh, I won't forget this. Ding-a-ling. Alright. Now I'm going to hope that was enough dingalings that I can go back. Nope. Still not enough dingalings. So has that triggered a new ghoul to appear somewhere? That's the next question. So where haven't we found a ghoul? We haven't found one at the park yet. Hello.
We are the ghouls. All duelists shall fall to their knees before us.
Alright. Where's my boy? There he is. This is the hand. We'll go ahead and just immediately Doran effect turn 1. Then we'll pass. That's what he's got. Patrol Robo. Only 1100. We can easily beat 1100. Minor inconvenience. Get him a Doron. And then we pass. So he's going to attack over Doron, probably. Oh, he's not even going to attack over Doron. Interesting. We'll get out the baby. Wolf gets in. Get him a Doron. Get him with baby. Pass turn. Right, this seems like a good time to use the effect of Hourglass to just bolster my entire board. Sure, we'll take Pot of Greed as well, why not? Well, none of that's super helpful to me. Then we will simply attack. Get him 17, get him 17. Alright. Alright, summon, attack with this, and then that should be GG. Dole of Demise. Dole of Demise looks so weird, man.
Don't think this is over. We shall return.
There was no dingling. Which means you have to keep dueling them until there's a dingling, I think. Uses anti. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll just start with this, right? We'll use the effect of Hourglass. Goes on the defensive. Easy peasy. Summon this out. We'll attack with this one. I don't know if anyone's actually playing in the KC Cup. Because, like, for me, the KC Cup is usually, like, a fun time. It's also a really good time to jump back in and, like, get back into speed, but I don't know, maybe I'm a bit of a doomer, but the idea of playing speed right now with, like, all the degeneracy that's going on in it just does not seem appealing at all. But I don't know, maybe for, like, the average player, it's completely fine. KC Cup, I'm trying a bit. How's the grind going? Like, what rank are you at the moment, Isla? I'm genuinely curious. Because, again, I've been doing my, like, 3 games a day just to get the gems, but, like, I don't even know if I'm going to bother pushing. It's one of those, like, I might just never run into anyone playing, like, Hand Loop or, like, FTK, but just the idea that I could play into one makes me just really unenthusiastic about it. Dual level 10. Yeah, I want to say I'm at, like, dual level 5 or 6 at the moment, so, like, not exactly up there. But it's one of those things as well, when you're at such a low dual level, you'll generally play against, like, pile decks and, like, Dark Magician Blue Eyes decks, that sort of thing. Which is, like, not the end of the world. What do we want to do here? I think we probably just go on the defensive and see what he does. What I want him to do is tribute. Right, there he goes. He tributed. So now I get extra value, which is really good for me. So here I will use Beckon. We will summon this. We will use the effect. Summon Frog the Jam. Frog the Jam would probably trigger a trap. Oh, no trap. Okay. There's Dark Hole. Okay, Dark Hole is fine. At least that's gone. Ooh. Horn Imp off the top here is really good. But yeah, I want to play, like, Machina. There are a couple of other decks I want to try out, but again, I just don't know in the current environment if it's something I want to do. But again, we have just had the new Pokemon game come out. I've been enjoying that. Rush, we have just had, like, the balance changes come into effect, which is nice. I don't know if it's going to have a huge impact overall. But it's basically just Royal Rebels getting the buff. I would also like to get back into OCG Rush and play that a bit more, but I need to sign up for a tournament. I think Zorak actually just won a tournament, which is pretty cool. Back over this with Beast King. 900, 2000, and we'll finish it with a Hornet. Dual victory. Frog the Jam was obtained. Hell yeah. Dingaling? No dingaling. Okay, this is where we were supposed to go. Is that Zera the Mont being used by Bandit Keith? New speed OCG rush deck is fun. I don't know. I looked at it and it didn't super interest me. Like, I don't know. Out of all the new decks, I think the Mad Fiend deck interests me the most.
But you're nothing before me. Why? Why are you a ghoul? There's no need to explain to the likes of you. Power rules above all. Leave your deck and get lost. Keen.
I love how they have to leave one by one.
A new prey comes along ripe for the plucking. You can fall victim to my new deck like the others.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't obviously played Speed yet. As in, like, the deck called Speed. By the way, calling that deck Speed is like the worst possible decision they could have made. 3 back row? What the what are we doing here, brother? Alright, let's attack with this first. Infinite Dismissal. Okay, Infinite Dismissal is fine. Another Infinite Dismissal. Okay, that's fine, because it didn't destroy them. More trap cards. Yeah, I'm using Mad Fiend the most, but I'm thinking Speed has more potential as they can use the Music Princess cards for including Battle Ballet. Battle Ballet is, like, it's good. I don't, like, undersell Battle Ballet, but it's not, like, the craziest thing in the world, right? Because, like, you have to get the graveyard set up, and then your opponent needs to kind of play into it, which can be really good. Right, please do not have a Torrential Tribute back there, because I've just popped the fuck off. Go, baby dragons. Beat them up. The only deck I've, like, thoroughly tested at the moment is, I say thoroughly tested. The only deck I've really tested at all so far is, Sky Savior. And that deck feels really bad. It just feels just genuinely bad. I don't know, it feels like the new support we got is, like, okay, but also not super great. I mean, do I use Barrel Dragon? Maybe I'll put that in instead of the Guildford. Where are my friends?
You are a friend of Wheeler's. Then you go tell Yugi this. Defying Master Merrick Ishtar is a waste of time. Pegasus is nothing compared to Master Ishtar. Ha 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 ha. Be prepared to fall.
Neat. That was our dingaling. Alright. If I go over here. How many points are you? You're 58. So if I take you out, and then if I add in my new Barrel Dragon, I'm probably still never going to summon Barrel Dragon, but if I did, it would be really cool. Maybe I just don't include Barrel Dragon. Maybe it's just not worth it. Maybe instead I could just put in another, like, high power guy, because I've got a bunch of, like, 1200 attackers. And putting in more of them would probably be more beneficial. Like Dark King of the Swamp. Or Dark King of whatever his name is. 120. So if I was to put in another one, it wouldn't really fit. That would probably do for now. Alright. So now we'll go back to Grandpa's shop. Hey Yugi, Tomato. I got a good lead.
Joey Wheeler was kidnapped. I heard from Tristan. That idiot. What was he doing?
My, do you know anything?
No, I don't know Wheeler's whereabouts now. But Seto Kaiba should know exactly where Wheeler is. All duel discs have been in a transponder built in, so the organizer can track the locations of duelists. Go to Kaiba Corporation and speak to Seto Kaiba.
Thank you, Mai.
It's nothing. I'm worried about Wheeler and Taya. Hurry up and find them.
Yeah, Tomato. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Yugi. You and me, buddy. That's not Seto Kaiba.
Hey, it's off limits here. Get lost. What? You want to meet with Mr. Seto Kaiba? What are you, nuts? I can't just call Mr. Kaiba.
That security guard might know where Seto Kaiba is. Do I have to duel him?
A duel, huh? Looks like you've got some decent cards, too. Okay, whatever then. Just this once.
I'm gonna assume I have to duel him.
I don't actually know, but we're just going to wing it. Let's use Toadmaster. Not Niwatori. Let's use Doron to split himself, and then we'll attack the Toadmaster. Summon 900 defense, of course. Of course. Absolutely punished. Let's get him with Wolf, and then we'll get him with Doron. We use Hourglass, which should make this pretty wrap-upable. Get him for 17, get him for 14, get him for 15, and then we have to pass. If only we could attack with Hourglass, we could just won it there. Electric Snake. Interesting, interesting. Then we'll finish it with Hourglass. Easy peasy. Rude Kaiser. Okay. Your friends were abducted by the ghouls. Mr. Kaiba did seem to be concerned about them. He considered the ghouls to be a nuisance, but I can't reveal his whereabouts to you. Mr. Mokuba Kaiba, however, should know, however. He should know where his brother, Mr. Seto, would be. That's all I can tell you. That's enough. Get going. Well, Mokuba's not here. Now, if you were Mokuba, you would probably be in, like, building, maybe? Oh, there he is.
Mokuba, you shall be the bait to draw Seto Kaiba.
Now, come with us.
Stop it, you creeps. My big brother is not going to stand for this.
Mokuba.
Yugi Moto? Who are you?
They're Yugi and Tomato.
You owe an apology to our fellow ghouls. Brats like them, we can deal with now. You two, you do with us now.
I'm taking Kaiba's spot in the tag duel. Let's go.
Yugi, Tomato, we will each do with one of you.
It doesn't matter who. Choose. Tomato, which one will you do? I don't know.
Ha ha ha, so you're to be my opponent. Don't turn tail and run, brat. Alright, prepare to fall.
Okay. I love how the idea is whoever loses this duel will fall through the glass and die, but we still have to put up an ante. Like, we couldn't just take the entire deck of the loser. 1500 defense Dark Rabbit. Alright, mate, calm down. Okay, we're trading. We're trading dragons. Gets in for 11. Alright. We'll summon. Activate the effect. Although I think this might just automatically lose to his cards anyway. Okay, it doesn't. Excellent. Guess we'll use Doron to clone. I'm going to attack over Dark World. That a second Dark Rabbit. Oh, Dark Assailant. Okay. I can beat over the Rabbit, but I can't deal with the Assailant right now. So, oh, I can deal with the Assailant. I have 12-15, not just 12. Oh, Grand Tiki Elder is not ideal. With what we have now, he's got Dream. What beats Dream? Is it Dark beats Dream? Alright, we'll pass with this. Okay, Dark does beat Dream. Okay, we take 12. Not ideal. I think we have to just use this effect, which is not great, but hopefully it means we take less damage overall. Alright, he's got an 11. If we just draw 12... we're drawing very badly. Another dark rabbit comes down. Come on, we need a 12. Right, please don't have a good trap card. Right, excellent. Come on, Horn Imp, you can carry. He tribute and then went defensive. What does that mean? Alright, he had his silly machine, so that's fine. Dark Hole, no! That... Well, we can't outplay Dark Hole. Alright. We finally lost the Black Skull Dragon. But we're just going to go right on back. Is it going to make us do the dialogue again? Oh, God. That's annoying. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. It's going to be who do you want to do? We're going to go for Loomis again, because I don't know if there's actually a difference, but this way we don't have to, like, change our positions. We can just do the person in front of us. Now, we use this. Goes defensive turn 1. Interesting. Alright. We'll use Witch's Apprentice. We'll set. We'll pass. Double defense. He might just have high defense monsters. Okay. I mean, that was a high defense monster, but... Bear Trap! Right, Dark Assailant is very beatable here, so that's good. The issue we have now is I don't want to play into Dark Hole that we know he has. Monster Reborn. Okay. I do want to just keep him on 0 monsters if possible, so... Dark Assailant again. Alright. We have a 15 now. Now he might Dark Hole us. Okay, he's still not Dark Holing us, so that's good. Get the one hoo-ha and Dark King. So he does. Lesser Dragon. Okay, Lesser Dragon's fine. Attack with Witch's Apprentice. Get him with Dark King. And we'll get him with Wretched Ghoul. The 13th Grave. Right, we'll get out Froggy. We'll continue to beat over with our 12-15, because 12-15 just too strong. Ah, if we just didn't use the effect, we would have actually had lethal this turn. If we somehow lost from this position, I would be very sad. Okay. Mars Beast Desgardius was added. I mean, we're never summoning that, so...
I am the ultimate assassin, but...
What do you think of us now?
How could we both lose? Master Marek Ishtar, please forgive us. Marek... Strong, so strong. Through the eyes of this ghoul, I've watched you. Now I know you've made your decks.
What happened? Did his personality change?
Yugi, let me introduce myself. I am Marek Ishtar. Like you, I own a Millennium item. My Millennium Rod brainwashes those it touches. It makes them my faithful servants. The fates of your friends are in my hands. My next puppet show should be quite amusing.
Marek Ishtar? What is he trying to do?
Let's go.
You're right, we need to hurry. Marek Ishtar's objective can wait. We should ask Mokuba about Seto Kaiba. Joey and Tei are in mortal danger.
And then they died. Anyway.
Don't expect me to thank you.
That's okay, Mokuba. There's something we wanted to ask you. We want to know where your brother Seto is.
My big brother?
Joey Wheeler and Taylor Gardner were taken by the ghouls.
Your brother Seto should be able to locate Joey. The ghouls, huh? Yugi, helping you doesn't make me happy, but I can't let those creeps go unpunished. My big brother should be at the art gallery, but I don't know if he'll speak with you. Mokuba, thank you. Okay, Tomato, let's go see Seto Kaiba.
It's time. Alright. Finally, we can do something at the art gallery. After 10,000 years.
Yugi, Tomato, what brings your sort here?
The ghouls abducted Joey Wheeler and a friend. Please, can you tell us where you can find Joey? We need your help.
I could care less about a dreg like him, but the ghouls, they are irritants. They're filthy sneaks with no respect for cards. I've been considering sanctioning them myself. Yugi, I'm not helping you, but I will run a check. The ghouls cannot be left unchecked. Wait here. I'll run a search on our computers.
Disk transponder at Area F, Sector 35362.
Wheeler is in the vicinity of the pier.
Seto, thank you.
No need for thanks. Deal with the trash.
The pier is now open. I'll run a check. They can't be left unchecked. Masterful writing. Exactly.
Tomato, Yugi, you're finally here. But that's it. You're going down right here and now. Let's see how all of you fare against all of us.
We'll have to split up. I'll take the ghouls. Tomato, Keith is yours.
Don't think I'd lose twice to you, punk.
Let's a go-go. What you got this time? 11 hundy. But can you beat 12 hundy? Alright. None of these cards are particularly strong. 900 defense patrolling robo. We'll get him for 715. Yaiba robo was destroyed. What we like to see. Right, baby dragon go. Get him with wretched ghoul. And Hitatsumi giant. Half his life points already is pretty good. Dharma cannon. We take a little bit of damage. It's not the end of the world. Actually, that's a really nice card to draw right now. Big power up. Get over the Dharma cannon. Get him for 17. And we'll pass. Blast sphere. It's rude. I mean, we absolutely just destroyed him. 300 damage. We'll get him with Baby Dragon. Finish him off. The opponent is out of life points. Dual victory. Zera the Man. Zera's a really cool card, but like, I can't put it in my deck. My favorite rush card.
But no, Master Marek Ishtar.
You are to be commended for defeating Keith. Your colleagues are here waiting for you.
Marek Ishtar, you... Let's go.
And now Keith is dead. Joey, Taya, are you alright?
Good for you to come. I waited for you.
Joey, what's wrong with you?
Do with me, Yugi.
But why? Joey, listen.
Quiet. Shut up with this chatter. Or Taya Gardner will pay with her life.
Joey's under mind control too?
Tomato, Yugi. You go to your graves here. The loser sinks to the sea, bound by chains, and weighed by an anchor.
No, I can't do with my friend's life at stake.
Fine, Taya Gardner will do my bidding, if you refuse. If I will it, she will take a capsule of poison. Do you still refuse to duel?
That's beyond contempt.
Nah, duel. Now!
Joey, wake up.
It's useless.
I have to do this? Flame Swordsman. I can't win. I can't defeat my own friend like this. I just can't.
Then sink beneath the waves.
Time to dive in.
Run among the kelp.
I did it. I saved him.
Persistent to the bitter end, so be it. Tomato, it's your turn. But this time, there is no one here to save you. Enough. Be gone from my sight.
Alright, can we beat Joey Merrick? I believe. Tremendous Fire was activated. It will inflict 1,000 damage? Alright, mate, calm down. We can beat this up with a fire. Kunai with chain. And then Bear Trap killed him anyway. Is that what M Warrior stands for? Is it Mountain Warrior? I never knew that. Activate the effect of Doron. Get him for 400. Hinotama. Wings of Wicked Flame was destroyed. Looking good so far. Get him for 900. Get him for 900. Get him for 400. The issue is, we're now kind of out of power. We can still absolutely bully him, though. Another Doron. How will you deal with 4 Dorons? Sparks, only 50. I love how they had to nerf Sparks in this game. And he's gone. Alright. I mean, with what we have here, I guess we'll just drop this. We'll just start smacking him to death with Dorons. 350, 900, 900, 900, and we'll pass. Not the Rock Ogre Grotto. Anyway. The Doron squad was far too strong. There was nothing Joey could do. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Ooh, that art for Red Eyes is pretty sick. And that's also like the left piece of the maximum, which looks really cool.
Grr, Tomato, you. But this puppet, I will dispose of it. Joey Wheeler, wake up. Save your breath. This is my puppet.
We promised each other that we'd make the finals, all 3 of us.
It's futile. My puppet will leap into the sea, never to... Ugh.
Joey, remember our promise.
Promise?
You're Joey Wheeler, our friend.
Ugh. No, it's not possible. My mind control is broken.
Yugi, Tomato, what? You've regained your senses.
What was I doing? Where am I?
Come on, we should get going. I can't tell you how glad I am. I'm sorry, I must have been careless. He took me without notice. It's okay, you, Taya, all of us are safe. There's only Marek Ishtar to blame.
That Marek Ishtar, what is he?
He claimed to have a Millennium item, but I don't know why they're trying to gather cards, and I don't understand why they would target us. If we get to the finals, we'll be sure to find out. I'll settle things with him. Depend on it. That coward, always hiding behind others, I'll put him down. Marek Ishtar and his thugs will appear at the finals. That's when our real battle begins.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I've collected all the locator cards. Tomato, you've gathered them all too. Now only Joey needs to get his set. Let's head for the finals together when he does. Oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm running out of time. I need to get one more locator card. Sorry, but I'm out of here. And he's gone. Okay, so you got nothing interesting to say to me. What about you two?
Thank you for saving us, Tomato. I don't remember anything about being hypnotized, but standing on that pier when I stepped out of it, it made me scared of Marek Ishtar.
I'm glad everyone's fine.
Okay. Like, who else is left? Like, Jean-Claude Magnum? I mean, I guess we'll go and see if anywhere new's opened up on the map. Nothing looks new. Go back to the pier. See if anything's going on over there. Hello, Mako.
Hey, if it isn't Tomato. I love watching the sea. It calms my soul. What's up? Aren't the finals soon? Remember, you beat me. I won't forgive you if you fail to win.
Okay, Mako. check out the card shop quick. Doesn't look like anything new's happening here. Oh, Ishizu.
I have awaited you, Tomato. There is a matter that I must discuss with you. Come with me, please.
Okay.
First, I should tell you of the secret behind cards. In ancient Egypt, wizards kept peace in the land. They did so by sealing away the monsters in the hearts of humans, the causes of all misery, in stone tablets. However, some corrupt high priest tried to oust the reigning pharaoh by using the wizards and their stone tablets to carry their rebellion. This 3,000-year-old artifact is a record of that war. Pegasus, who created the Duel Monsters cards, based all of his work on the stone tablets described here. Ancient Egyptian wizardry has been reborn as cards. You appear surprised. This is the truth, however. I will tell you this for a reason, but before I explain why, there is something else. Duel with me, please. I must confirm that you indeed possess true power, the true power that I believe you possess.
That was a bit of a mouthful. Alright, let's go... Toadmaster. Wrong button. Toadmaster pass. Shining Friendship, 1300. Alright, calm down. 1300 already? Right. Let's use your effect. Because you're Shadow. And here's Light. I don't know if Shadow beats Light or not. Or if it's like Dream that beats Light. Okay, that's good. Now I play you. Activate Hourglass. Okay, it does beat it. That's good to know. So far, so good. Hey, Victor. Welcome, welcome. Send you. Oh, boy. That is still a light, which means I do automatically beat it. So we'll go Door on effect to just get more guys on the board. We'll attack the Witch's Apprentice. And then we'll pass. Papa says hi. Excellent. Always good to see the Papa's doing well. How you doing? We're doing pretty good. We're just basically bullying people at the moment. We've lost, I think, 2 duels today. Other than that, we've been pretty much on a winning spree. We did lose our Black Skull Dragon, but we were never going to use it, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, the Judgment Hand. Get him with Witch's Apprentice. In for 900 with Doron. In for 1200 with Dark King. He's done better, I should say. He's been sick earlier this week. Oh, no. Well, hopefully everything's alright. Go on with Witch's Apprentice again. Get him for 450. He's almost fully recovered. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Okay, we'll just summon this out. Take out that goddess with the third eye. Go, Dark King. So I think I get Obelisk now? Cosmo Queen. Neat. 255 cost.
Yes, the rumors are true. You are truly skilled. Perhaps you are the one to put an end to my younger brother's mad scheme.
Brother?
My younger brother, you already know of him. A man named Marek Ishtar. Please turn your eyes to the artifact again. Do you see the 3 tablets depicted? They represent the 3 Egyptian gods, of such rarity that they are often dismissed as mirages. Needless to say, their cards are also of great rarity. Anyone obtaining all 3 as one of the mystic cards is said to inherit the legend of eternal invincibility and the title of Dual King. As such, each card embodies enormous power. In the wrong hands, that power may be catastrophic. My brother, Marek Ishtar, has allowed evil to consume his heart. Marek organized the ghouls to hunt down rare cards. He hopes to obtain the god cards by doing so. I must stop him, no matter what. I am even willing to entrust you with one of the 3, the one god card that can remain in Egypt. However, before that, you must duel me once more. For reasons.
So that's it. You're the final test. But a duel over a god card. Amusing. But a dreg like you, you're no match for me.
Please forgive me for forcing this test on you. But I need proof. Proof that you are worthy of bearing the god card. Proof that you have the power to overcome evil.
The card will choose me. On guard, Tomato.
I can't imagine Kaiba saying on guard, but... Party early today, he was so happy. It was a party why I had to go Wednesday evening. Nice, nice. Let's go for this. Uh-oh. That is a... Oh no, that doesn't work on the defense. Okay, perfect. Alright. We'll sack this, summon this out, attack with Rose Spectre, set this pass.
Monster Reborn was activated.
Then he tributes and sets. Okay, tribute set is fine. Play Taio number 2. Interesting. Wolf gets in for 12. We pass. Let's get a bit greedy. Nice. Never punished. Wretched Ghoul attacks. Get in for 2,000 with Rose Spectre. Party as in one of the reasons. I mean, that's always good. Everyone loves a party. And then we absolutely dominate Kaiba. Give me that god card. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon obtained. That is a wild art for Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That looks kind of sick. And it's a divine as well. Interesting.
Grr, lose to a dreg like you? So careless of me. But even without the god card, I could win the finals. I'll win that title of Duel King that way. It won't end this way next time, Tomato.
Congratulations, Tomato. I shall entrust you with one of the Egyptian gods, Obelisk the Tormentor. Please use that card and stop my brother. He is trying to exploit the power of cards to satisfy his desire for revenge against the world, if he were to obtain all 3 god cards. But to the future has chosen you. Please, do not fail.
We did it! I have Obelisk now. I'm not writing party, there's an L in there. But you said we had a party earlier today. So you did, in actual fact, write the word party. Don't come at me with that shit. Not to mention, I don't know if you've ever been on Twitch, but people constantly mistype things. So if you've put party in there, you've now set the context as party. And now you're like, oh, but the second time, it wasn't party. Even though the first time, it was party. And then you're acting like I've made the mistake. Like, bruh. Alright, I think I just have to go back and talk to Yugi now. Actually, should I put Obelisk in the deck? We probably should put Obelisk in the deck. I don't know what the hell we're taking out, though. We have loads of Aqua cards. We probably don't need all the Aquas that we have. Add that to trunk. Is there a way that I can, like, skim down quicker? I don't think there is. Right, there's Obelisk. He costs nothing, which is at least something. We also have tons of points left over, so we could probably go back to deck. Okay, that's fair. I was explaining that it was because Papa was sick. I had to leave Wednesday. Aww. Well, like I said, as long as Papa's doing good, is feeling better, that's the important bit, right? Alright. Get rid of Zone Eater. I want, ideally, something that packs a bit of a punch. I can just put a 1500 attacker in. That's pretty nice. We could probably take something else out. We probably don't need all the Dorons. I mean, that's not bad. Let's go for this. That'll probably do for now. Right, here's the gang.
Yo, Tomato! Where you been? We've been waiting for you. I finally got my 6th locator card together. Okay, let's check where the finals are taking place.
Huh? Where is this?
It's the stadium? The one that's supposed to be open soon?
So that's where the finals are. Okay, let's go.
I'm debating if I should go down and buy food or order food home. I mean, on one hand, you've just had a party, so you could just write today off as like a, today doesn't really count, let's just get takeout in. Or you could be like, well, I had a party earlier, probably didn't eat super healthily there, so I should probably cook something. So, you know, dealer's choice, I guess.
It's awfully desolate. Are you sure this is the right place?
Oh, Tomato, and your friends too. Hey, it's Namu. Are you in too? I managed to remain somehow. I think I got very, very lucky.
This must be the place. Let's go inside.
What took you so long, Wheeler? I was thinking you'd been knocked out.
Hey, quiet. I'm not about to lose easily.
Seto Kaiba is here too. That's 6 duelists. Who are the remaining 2?
5 minutes to go.
Oh man, we were cutting it way too close.
Gasp! Just made it.
Ryo Bakura? I didn't think you were competing.
I had a late start. It was pretty close. I slept in.
That leaves one more duelist.
Did we ever cut it close? We almost missed the deadline, but we're here in the finals. This is exciting.
The finals are about what I expected. This time, I'm going to win.
Here it comes, Tomato. The airship must be the stage. Count on Seto Kaiba to come up with that touch.
I managed to win my way up somehow. I've made it this far though. I won't lose now.
The last duelist. Will he make it on time?
He hasn't appeared yet. That Marek Ishtar. I wonder if he will appear.
I'm going to win it all in this tournament. Your cards and the title of Duel King.
My big brother is going to win. Yes, he is. You others have no chance of winning. I managed to remain too. I must have been lucky. Let's both do our best, Tomato.
1 minute left.
Is he not coming?
Your name, please.
My name is Marek Ishtar.
So he's Marek Ishtar.
That's him. He's not getting away.
Finalists, welcome and congratulations. This airship is the final stage. Hurry on board. Let the finals begin.
Whose spot have I taken? I've taken Ishizu's spot. Question to are you a voice actor in the Abridged series? Your voices sound just like them. I mean, I am British, so it would make sense that it would sound like a Abridged series who was made by a British man.
We are ready to announce the first match. It's Yugimoto versus Ryo Bakura.
Huh? Me?
Okay, I'm to duel Ryo. Heh, okay, now this is a must-see match. I just hope it doesn't end like before. It's a bit worrying.
Foo.
Ryo?
I've been waiting for this time, Yugi. I've come for your Millennium item.
You're under the Millennium Ring's control.
Yugi, show me the other Yugi. I'm not holding anything back. Do it.
It looks like I have to duel with you.
Yes, it has to be you. The boy is too weak. I'm going to beat you and Marek Ishtar and make the Millennium items mine. Come on.
Get Slifer'd.
I lost again. But that card.
It's Slifer the Sky Dragon. It's a god card that can be used only by the Chosen.
But you had it.
Ugh. Dead. I'll be honest with you, Tomato, I didn't know it was made by British. It absolutely was.
We shall now announce the second match, Tomato versus Marek Ishtar.
It's him. Tomato, be careful.
But is that really Marek Ishtar?
Huh? What makes you say that, Yug?
Bearers of Millennium items can tell others like them, but it's more or less just a feeling. I guess it's just on instinctive level.
You mean Slifer, the executive producer? Hello, Sakadetsu. Welcome.
Oh, it's time to duel. How do I... Let me up. How do I... Are you prepared to duel? Yeah.
You shall be judged by the will of the gods.
No, I'm sure of it. That isn't Marek Ishtar.
Why do you say that?
When I spoke with his alter ego, he felt different. There was an overwhelming sense of evil from him, but I don't get that feeling from this duelist.
Tomato, you shall fall to my god card.
Okay. Right, you give me your god if I win. Oh, well there is the boy. Actually summoning him might be a bit of a pain, but... Let's just do this and see what he does. $16.90. Well. No! Widespread ruin! Oh god! We might be cooked here. What? 2,500? Alright, yes. I think we do just Dark Hole here. I guess we're just gonna get him a baby dragon. He's gonna easily walk over this. 1690 again. Jeez. I could summon, get out a second copy, but what does that do? Realistically, nothing. He should be weak to wind. If I just get out a wind card, I might just be fine. The issue is we're not drawing any wind cards. Right, we use Beast King to just wipe the board. 1560. Alright, I can use this to wipe the board again. Then I can use the effect of Doron and hopefully just stick a monster on the board, maybe to use it as a tribute. That doesn't help. I think we're just screwed. Ouchies. Ouchies again. Yeah. Unfortunate. There is a bit of a step up here. Now, what happens now? Like, how far back has it put me? Do I have to do the entire story bit again? What we might do then is we might stop by the card shop. Alright, let's see if there's anything, like, busted we can get our hands on now. I mean, another Dark Hole would be nice. Actually, I don't even know if we can use another Dark Hole. It might be a limited one in this game. None of those are helpful. What does Harpy's Feather Duster do in this game? This way, all spells and traps, and it only costs 2? Okay, I mean, we'll buy it. We have 2 of these at the moment. Might as well buy another one. We can buy that. We can buy that. What do you do as an effect monster? Combines with the other 2. Okay. What do you do? Although you've got to be, yeah, 233. You're not making it in the deck either way. Anti-Regeki. I'm trying to think what I need. So, in that duel specifically, he played cards that are weak to wind. So ideally I want to get some wind cards that are quite strong. I can buy 2 more of them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, ideally I want something a bit stronger that's a wind. How much do you cost to put in my deck? 161. I don't think I can go much higher than that. Turns the field into wasteland. $160. Can can just make Bokoblin. We'll buy these for now. I was hoping there'd be like some 15 or 1600 attack wins, but it doesn't look like there is. The other thing we could do is get like some really, really weak wins. We'll buy one of these since we're here. I have no idea what we're going to be doing afterwards as well. 121 for only a 1200. Probably not worth it. I love how random vanilla is effect monster. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good. This game has like so much charm. Like just so much just like... just raw charm. Is there anything else that we... I'm looking for like I say, like a good wind monster. There's like some more like weak wind monsters I can grab. Might as well grab them just in case. Right, let's try what we've got now. We're probably not going to be able to... Well, actually, you were really good for what you were. We're going to need to make some room, is the other issue we're going to have here. Probably take you out. Probably going to need to put those in. But I want to find the other one first. Harvey's Feather Dust is probably worth putting in as well. The issue is you don't want to take out too many monsters. Yeah, so we can't include any more of those. Alright. How many spell traps are we currently playing in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not too many. I really don't know if it's worth including Obelisk though. Where is the bird guy? He's up here somewhere. There he is. Okay, so that's put us well over our limit, which is fine for now. We can mess around with the numbers. I could put in a third one, just to go like all in on it. We'll take the baby dragon out. We'll take you out as well for now. Then we might be able to just fit in 2 copies of Hane Hane. Okay, we actually have tons of room left over. Take out Griggle. And we'll look for one more big guy. I wonder if we could fit in. I doubt we can fit in another 1200. I mean, you're a 1200, right? Alright, let's go with this. Deck building done? I think the deck building is done. Now the question is, how much is it going to make me redo? Or is it just like... Roof. Okay, we can just do all again. Yes, I would like to do all again. You shall be judged by the will of the gods. Right, we've already done this dialogue, so we don't need to redo this. Hopefully, this will go a little better than last time. Fingers crossed. We need another, like, semi-okay card. I need a card that I'm never going to play. Alright, Zero the Month. Immediately drops a decent card. Okay, a little bit scary. Let's go for a wind card. So we automatically win with Hane Hane. Then I'll go ahead and set some trap cards. I'll activate the Pot of Greed. With its power, I draw 2 cards from my deck. We use Toadmaster effect. Then we'll get him for 700. The trap card was Invisible Wire. Stone Ghost will disappear. Then he activates Pot of Greed. And then nothing. Oh, get fucked. Go, Frog the Jam. Go, the Snake Hair. Go, Toadmaster. Go, Hane Hane. Beat him up. Widespread Ruin. Finish this. Hane Hane. Toadmaster. Easy peasy, mate. Dual victory. Your deck capacity was increased by 30. At 50,000. Mystical Beast of Circuit. Excelente.
The fool lost. The gods have forsaken me. Master Merrick.
What? What's with this weather?
What's happening? What is this? The god card is angry. He wasn't the rightful owner, and yet he used it.
Very astute of you, Yugi.
Nabu, you're Marek Ishtar.
Correct. He is but another of my loyal puppets. I had assumed this guise to get close to you. It allowed me to brainwash your friends. That's beyond dirty. Say what you will. The long years I had raged and cursed the world, the pain carved into my body, my very being. Could you even begin to understand? Finally, I shall obtain all the god cards, and I will get my revenge on you and the world.
Master Marek Ishtar, forgive me for fail.
Kia! What? Foo 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 foo, ha 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 ha. Look at Marek Ishtar's expression.
Let the celebrations begin. Behold, a display of total destruction and terror. I will destroy everything with the god cards.
How do you like that? He just lost an ally.
Marek Ishtar, what is he planning? We shall now announce the third match. Marek Ishtar versus Joey Wheeler.
Heh, finally, I get my crack at the guy. Marek Ishtar, you'll get yours. I'm not going to lose to that freak.
Marek Ishtar is trapped by his own evil will. Joey, be careful of the shadows in his soul. I'll congratulate you on breaking my control, but I'm not the same as I was before. There will be no weakness for you to exploit. I will deliver you at once to the Shadow Realm.
Do you think you can scare me with those threats? I'll expose you as a total fraud.
Oh, that's a chicken.
Uah!
Ha ha ha! It's the Shadow Realm. Let fear overwhelm you in the land of shadows. Fwahaha!
Wheeler!
Marek Ishtar, what are you up to? My objective? I have no such thing. All I seek is to destroy and accept myself. Fwahaha!
He just switched sprite to like Super Saiyan transformation? Exactly.
Because he lost to Marek, Ishtar in a shadow duel, Joey's soul was taken to the Shadow Realm. If he's not defeated, Joey will remain like this. Joey, how could he end up like this? Tomato, you have to beat Marek Ishtar. You just have to beat him.
Wheeler, I can't believe this would happen to him. Marek Ishtar, he's not getting away with this.
There's nothing wrong with him physically, but he's in a total coma. The doctors are baffled and helpless.
Oh my, poor Joey.
I heard that Joey Wheeler collapsed. It's Marek Ishtar's dark power. I can't do anything to help. But Tomato, I'm sure you will win. You and Yugi.
Odeon, you. Who's there? it's you. You will suffer the same fate as Joey Wheeler. Prepare for your fall.
Well. Roof. Oh, nothing going on up here. We shall now announce the 4th match. Mr. Seto Kaiba versus my Valentine.
Another dreg.
Says you. I'll show you for looking down on me. I'm going to put the boot to Marek Ishtar. Wheeler, hang on. Let me guess, Blue Eyes? Yep. Gah, I couldn't win.
I am obtaining all the god cards. I will defeat Yugi and become the Dual King. The likes of you aren't worth my time.
I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sorry.
His condition hasn't changed. It's the power of the shadows. This leaves just you and me, Tomato, and Seto Kaiba and Marek Ishtar. Whoever we end up playing, it won't be easy, but we have to believe in ourselves and battle through to the end, whatever happens. This is what we promised, all 3 of us.
Joey, I'm sorry. I couldn't win. Tomato, Yugi, you have to beat him. Please, you have to beat Marek Ishtar.
I hope you don't have to play Yugi next. If the 2 of you were to meet, there's no justice in this world.
Marek Ishtar, it's horrible. He hates everything, absolutely. You have to put an end to this soon.
We'll be reaching the final duel stage soon. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Get ready.
What? What are these ruins?
What is that tower?
Hahaha. Step down, duelists. Welcome to Kyber Corp Island. This island was built by my stepfather many years ago. It was once used as an arms manufacturer. On this abandoned land, atop the Duel Tower, I will win the title of Duel King. And when I do, I will surpass my stepfather. The Duel Tower stands among rubble. A fitting tomb marker for your sort.
Welcome to Duel Tower. We shall now proceed with the semi-finals of the Battle City tournament. Out of the 4 remaining duelists, only those 2 winning their respective matches in this tower will move on to the final duel atop the tower. Now let us begin. Announcing the first semi-final matchup, Yugi Moto versus Tomato. Let's duel fair and square, Tomato. Like now? Are you ready to duel? Yeah. Let's go. One of us has to go on and bring down Marek Ishtar, for the sake of the souls taken by Marek, for the sake of our friends. Give it your all, Tomato. Okay. Where's Zera? Zera was our anti so far. It's Tomato's turn. We might be in a bit of a tricky spot here, actually. Depending on what kind of deck Yugi's got. Mystical Elf straight up. Okay. 1040 is a big number. Let's go for this in defense. Then I'm going to just set this and pass. Beast of Gilfer. He powers down my monsters, and then he sacrificed himself. Okay. I mean, all things considered, that's kind of fine. We'll get him with Beast King. We'll get him with Wretched for 215. Monster Reborn. That's an interesting combination of cards we've just put on the board. Okay. I guess we'll attack this. That's a big butt. You're light, which means I should automatically beat you. Then I can activate Beckon. Then I can attack directly for 750. Bear Trap. Yeah, take that, Karibo. Swords of Revealing Light? Bruh. That's just rude. Just let me attack. Okay, so nothing can attack. I wasn't sure if it would be like anime Swords of Revealing Light, where it was kind of a bit funky. Alright, Swords of Revealing Light is still at effect. Well, we can go ahead and use the effect of Hourglass. Alpha, the Magnet Warrior. Swords of Revealing Light is still in effect. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Alright, we will get rid of you. Then we can use our Wind to kill Alpha. Then we can get in for 715. Sure, I'll get in for another 300. Why not? What did he do? Pass, straight up. Right, get in for 15. Get in for 450. Get in for 300. Get in for 715. I hope you stay hydrated, Mr. Tomato. I hope I do too. That is a good reminder, though. Maybe putting this down wasn't the right idea. I suppose either way we might as well activate the effect. We cannot, however, beat over him. So he does. Right, Great White. And then defense mode. Okay. He had an Exodia piece. Unfortunately, I really didn't want to get rid of the Komodo Dragon. Well, Komodo Dragon was still a 15, so we wouldn't have been able to beat over him anyway. I think we just pass. He doesn't have another monster. Okay, let's Dark Hole here. Then we'll get him with Wolf. Finish him! Eat shit, Yugi! Your deck capacity increased by 30. 70,000 domino. Dark Magician was obtained! Oh yeah. You're strong enough to beat Marek Ishtar. Take this god card. Use it to defeat Marek Ishtar. Slifer the Sky Dragon was attained. Announcing the second semi-final matchup, Marek Ishtar versus Seto Kaiba. I've been waiting for this. I will get the god cards, just watch me. Marek Ishtar, let me prepare a stage worthy of us. Activating Solid Vision System, Virtual Stage. This is a duel with a god card at stake. The stage should be the Duelist Coliseum. This is so cool, big brother. Cute. Amusement for children. Marek Ishtar, your god card might be special, but it will fall to my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Boo-foo-foo. Let's see you do it. But the god card will maroon you in the Shadow Realm, where your empty bravado will be meaningless. Quiet! I'll take you out, count on it, and I will become the Duel King. Uh-oh. Hold up, this timeline feel wrong. It's because we're the main character, right? We have to be the one to beat Marek, not Yugi. What? Fwahaha! So much for your big talk. You too shall suffer in the Shadow Realm. Fwahaha! Big brother! The final duel. Tomato versus Marek Ishtar. Hey, that's me. Oh. Are you ready? Yeah, we'll wing it with our, and we're still playing our anti-Odeon deck. Like, we still have all the wind cards, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just rock this. In the world of Tomb Keepers, I grew in the Shadow Realm. It was darkness of eternity,
from which none escapes. My former self feared, loathed that darkness, but no longer. Darkness is my true love, and so the world shall be turned to darkness. All life shall experience the despair I tasted when you fall, and the Egyptian god cards become mine. This world shall be no longer. Let the shadow begin.
Oh, that hurts my throat. Let's give him a Dark Magician. What did you just... What? What the hell is that? Ryukushin Power just comes out as a 2k. It's a dark card, though. Which means... Goddess beats it. 2 back row, though. Ancient Lamp summons a Lajin. Unfortunately, he's too big for my Bear Trap. 2300 attack. He is Dream. No, he's Shadow. Shadow loses to Dream, so I can't do anything about that right now. Buku is a light. Light beats darkness, not shadow. In fact, shadow beats light, right? No, where does Dream come into it? I think we have to just pass here. He's got another ancient lamp! Jesus! Right, we are probably beyond cooked here. Double ancient lamp open is crazy. Alright, come on, give me a good draw. That's not a good draw. Right now, what I'm feeling is Dream is probably going to be the go-to for this. Low-key, Kaiba should win against Merrick. Oh, he absolutely should. Like, if they were just, like, dueling, like, properly, it should absolutely be, Kaiba that comes out on top. Alright. So he was... We need Dream. Dream seems to be what we want, ideally. Anything get a field power bonus is also fine. We also probably want some lights in there. We don't need the winds anymore. Dream. Dream Clown would actually be a really good one to have in. We probably don't need you anymore. We probably want more Dream than just that. The issue is we don't have many Dream cards in general, do we? Just straight up, Dream is something we just are not abundant with. I could put that in. We really just do not have many of the old Dreams. I mean, you're a Dream. I guess you can come in. Dream and Light seem to be what we're going to be wanting to stack. Right, that takes us over our cap. Can I put more of those in? Probably want another one of those in when I can. Shadow, you're only a 12, right? So we probably don't need you. Got all of you. We've got all of you. We've already taken all of those out. Where was the hourglass? That might be fine. Maybe we'll just rock this for now. Not even talk to Mokuba to bully him. Listen, we don't like to rub it in. Does this take us where I want to go, or is this like a different place entirely? I think this is a different place entirely. Is the Colosseum here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's up there. Right. Let's take a second crack. There you go. We'll talk to it just for you.
Big brother. He won't wake up. Tomato. If it means waking up my brother, I would do anything. I'm begging you. That married Ishtar. Take him down.
Let's go. Rematch. We've already done this. I'm not going to kill my voice trying to do them again. Let's go. Round 2, Merrick. Again, this doesn't really matter. We've already given him a Dark Magician, which is so funny. I could, like, slowly give him all the cards that we've won. It just opens with a 1600 guy like it's nothing. It's so funny. 1600 Shadow. Shadow beats Light, so I can't even actually beat that with what I've got now. Let's do this. We will activate the effect of Beast King and just wipe the board, and then we'll let him attack us directly and see what he puts down. Monster Reborn. Okay. Tributes for Legendary Fiend, and then uses its effect so it can't attack. It is, again, a Shadow card. So here, we're going to go for the Raigeki. Just get rid of it entirely. Get in for 840. Harpy's Feather Duster, bro! I was not ready for Harpy's Feather Duster. Puts down another Shadow. He only has 600 attack though, right? 650. I think we just beat it up with this. Ancient Lamp, bro! Not again! Ancient Lamp too strong! Is this going to kill the stronger one, is the question. It does. Okay, that's at least something. Legendary Fiend. Another Shadow. I need to draw some of my dream cards that I put in, but we have not found any of our dreams. Ryokushin. Okay, and that's a Shadow, which means now a Light would actually be good into that. So we can use this to get rid of this. But now we're going to lose our guy. We're going to get attacked directly. We need a Dream card. We just straight up need Dream. Dream. Give me a Dream Clown. Dream Clown off the top. I mean, that's pretty good. That could be good, depending on what he summons. Yeah! Perfect. Alright. Torrential Tribute is very annoying, but I'd rather use it here than if we had a Dream card out, so... You, unfortunately, are completely useless. 1000 Dies Restrict? But we're at 135 life points. We've finally drawn a Dream, and it is way too late. Well, I think all we can do is defend with this and hope he attacks us in the right order. Okay, he did. Excellent. We can't afford to leave anything in attack. Not until we have something really strong. Bear Trap is just not good enough, unfortunately, to walk into that. Inflict life point damage to the opponent equal to its attack? Bruh, I was not ready for that. Alright, I don't think we need to change our deck too much. I think we just need to, like, not draw quite so bad. We also need to not play into Harpy's Feather Duster. We'll try again with just this list. Because we're not really losing anything, right? We're losing cards that we were never going to play anyway, so it's whatever. I'm wondering if Bear Trap's worth taking out. Like, maybe it is. Just because Bear Trap isn't doing much for us. We'll just use that. Alright, we'll do this. We'll put this in attack. We'll just leave it there. That's what he does. Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, so good thing we didn't set 2. We'll use our Harpy's Feather Duster. Get him an Ancient Elf. Set a Trap Pass. Hey, Gunkansusha. Welcome, welcome. Alright, he's going to burn us. The issue we have now... He has a Shadow. And Shadow beats us automatically, right? Shadow just beats Light. So I think we have to use Regeki. Torrential Tribute. Unfortunately, we had to spring that at some point. So now we'll get him a Goddess. And then we'll pass. I will set this, because he's already used the Harpies. I don't know if he's going to have a second one. Okay, Torrential Tribute wipes that out. Get him with Horn Imp. Come on, honey, honey. 7:30. Monster Reborn! That's a light, which means it loses to Shadow. Back into darkness! Attack, honey, honey! 280! That's an Ice Restrict! Bear Trap, go! Come on. Hourglass! Eat shit, Merrick! Oh, wrong button. Your deck capacity is increased. 500,000 domino was obtained.
The God card. Lost? Why? How? The dark. All into darkness.
Obtain the Winged Dragon of Ra. The evil in Marek Ishtar dissipated. Tomato, you did it.
That's it, Tomato.
I'm glad it's over.
Joey. Huh? Yuk? Tomato.
You're really awake, Wheeler.
What? What's wrong with you? Crying like that? You idiot. We were all freaked out and worried about you. You lost that shadow duel and you wouldn't wake up. Sob. Oh, that's what it was. I lost to Marek Ishtar? So who won it all? Tomato. He won the final duel against Marek Ishtar. Oh yeah, way to go, Tomato.
You must be back to normal to shout out like that, Joey.
Sure thing. I'm back as great as ever. We'll be reaching Domino soon. Get ready for disembarking. How do you like that? Big attitude, woo! I almost forgot. I had this to say. My big brother woke up. Thanks, Tomato.
You have done admirably, Tomato. Thanks to you, Marek Ishtar has been thwarted from bringing his cruel design to fruition. Now, may I ask of you to return the God cards?
Yeah.
Thank you. I am grateful for all that you have done. The evil has departed from my brother's soul. We owe it all to your selfless sacrifice. I have been witness to it all, your courage and your friendship. They shattered the evil from the Shadow Realm. We shall never again appear before you. Farewell, and thank you. Oi! About to save the world, he sure did. Thank you, Tomato. Tomato, I just want to warn you, there is a beat break spoiler in other TCG's chat. Okie dokie. And now he invents rush duels. Exactly.
Hey, thanks, really. You saved me, Tomato, and Yugi.
Don't worry about it. We made it because we all worked hard together.
Yeah, that's true.
In spite of everything, it was great. I had fun competing with everyone.
Yeah, me too. Heh, even the worst villains don't stand a chance. Not when we get involved.
Haha, that's going too far, Mr. Joey Wheeler.
Ha ha ha, don't let it concern you, my friend. Anyway, the tournament's over now. So it's back to being old school again.
But we can't get together and party anytime. We should duel then, like we always do. Right, Joey? And Tomato?
Yeah, sure enough. We can always play. It's not all ending today.
Okay, see you at school.
Yeah, alright. See you, Tomato and Yug.
Bye, guys. Tomato doesn't even look at his Discord. It's fine. What do you mean? What does that mean? Bruh. Manicus just comes in to just be mean, I swear. We got an achievement, guys. Watch the credits for Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. We have done it. It took us, I mean, what was this? About 5 hours? About 5 hours total? If you cut the yap from this stream and the last stream? Probably about 5 hours. I told you it was going to be a nice quick one. Nice quickie. Nice quick little game. That's what we like to see. Now, as for next Sunday, I kind of want to play the sequel. But what I might do is focus a little bit more on Pokemon Champions as our like side game for a bit, so we're not just hopping straight from one game into another. Because the other thing is, I think the sequel is going to be a bit more involved. It's going to require a bit more grinding. Rather than this one, we just basically sprinted through this game. We didn't do any grinding whatsoever. We need a series which follows adult Yugi, where he literally nothing happens since he peaked in childhood. And then he learns Rush Duel, right? And then we see Yugi and Joey and Kaiba, and they're all playing Rush, and they're all playing their Rush equivalent of their decks. And it's awesome. And it's the best TV show of all time. I think that would be great. That might be wishful thinking. Mr. Tomato, I want to catch them all. So we did the Pokemon stream last time. Obviously, we got our Switch, and we did that last time, and we had a good time playing with it. I kind of suck at Pokemon. Like I'm not like super good at it, but I had fun playing, right? So we might be doing that again, because again, I do want it to be something I keep up with, even if I don't like stream it all the time. Even if I'm not like, you know, a Pokemon champion streamer, I still like the idea of keeping up with it, playing it a lot. So I think that is probably going to be the plan. I will read that Rush fanfic. Exactly, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. I will say Mega Frostlass is the best looking new Mega. I mean, maybe of the new ones. I do like the Mega Greninja, but I don't know if that's like a new one or not. Right, because again, I play like the mainline games, and I don't like 100% them. I just kind of play them for fun. So for all I know, the new stuff is very limited. But like I say, I'm not entirely sure if it's like new. But I think it does look cool with him like hanging upside down off the star. Be easier to keep up with than when the mobile app is out. Is that Hikari? Hello, Hikari. Welcome. We're doing exclamation mark Hikari in the chat. I missed your stream yesterday, Hikari, because it happened right as I was like super busy, which was also during the finals of the Rush Duel League as well. I didn't get to watch that either, which is a bit of a shame. Because it's the first Hikari stream I think that I've missed, which is makes me sad. But hopefully this stream went all right. But yeah, we finished. We finished Sacred Cards. We've done it. We have become Battle City champion. We are the strongest duelist ever. We got all the gold cards. We gave them back. Yeah, I missed the finals. Yeah, sometimes it just happens at a really awkward time, right? That's just how it be. That is just how it be, unfortunately. But I mean, this is probably just going to be the end of the stream. Like, we've got like half an hour before we usually finish, but I don't really see a point in like just dragging it out. We are going to be moving towards the end. So we will be back again on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, the plan is to do a Rush Duel stream. We're going to be doing some Royal Rebels. We're going to be playing some Royal Rebels. We might have to get some advice off of Human, because obviously a Human did win a tournament. We might just steal his list. We might just do that. I'm not above stealing a Human's list and just playing with that. We might get some advice on how to play it, for example. That could be quite fun. Beyond that, Wednesday is going to be our second Zexal watch-along, which is obviously going to be a great time. I've been enjoying Zexal so far, so I'm looking forward to watching some more of it. After that will be Thursday. Thursday will probably be a Pokemon Champion stream. Probably. And then next Sunday, I'm still undecided. It could be Pokemon Champions, it could be a different game, it could be Resheth of Destruction, which is basically the sequel to the game that we've just played, the Sacred Cards. So we'll be doing something along those lines. I don't think there's anyone on really to raid. At least no one in the Duel Link section, which is like our go-to. So I think we're probably just going to not bother raiding out. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a blast. I'm happy we got to finish this game, because I really do like Sacred Cards. I think it's a really, really fun game. And although it's a bit easy, it's a little bit like I said, we didn't really grind. We lost like what 4 times today total, and we just went in with like basically a starter deck and we just threw some cards together. But if we do Reshift of Destruction, that's going to be the exact opposite, where it's almost going to be too brutally hard. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.